I'll just throw my 2 cents in. I don't get to vote, but I do have a unique viewpoint of the situation. I live 50 feet west of the property line. My neighbor lives 10 feet west of the property line. This has nothing to do with the variances. This has everything to do with the process. I agree that this was not the finest hour. This wasn't District 87's finest hour. And this is going to be something that people are going to think about for a long time. We had 400 people that passed the referendum. If you look at the Glen Ellen numbers, it lost in Glen Ellen. You had to dig, and I'll start out by saying this. I received one letter for a meeting that was either on a Wednesday or a Thursday, and it ended up in my mailbox the day before the meeting. And we certainly live within the 250-foot range. I never saw any sort of information after that. I wasn't really supposed to be taking part in these meetings anyway, but at the end of the day, the communication, I don't think, was there. The language of the referendum was not what the voters got. You had to dig deep into the FAQs to find the spreadsheet, to find at the bottom of page 7 of an 8-page spreadsheet the mention of classroom renovation and construction. And the only reason it would step out or jump out at you is because one line said $28 million and the other one said $17 million. So, I mean, you could go back and like look at the meetings that I think you held, or no, the district held in November of 23. And I'm repeating what a lot of people said. This was not a well-run referendum. It was not a good education. I mean, you weren't educating the public, in my opinion, the way you should have. I don't think the communication was out there. You have a room full of people here who are telling you that they didn't know anything about this for maybe 2 weeks ago they found out from a neighbor or something along those lines. And I think hearing that, you have to cringe. You have to be like sitting there saying to yourself, how did that not work out? But at the end of the day, that's not what we're talking about. And I agree with what other people said, that we aren't talking about that. But people in this town remember. I'm just going to say that there was a District 41 referendum back in 1997 that really woke people up. And I hope you guys aren't coming out. I sat at that table with you guys a month ago and said that I never disagreed with anything that you'd done in the 31 years I lived next to that school. And I had a great relationship with it. I think you failed on this one. And that's just, again, it has nothing to do with what we're talking about. It's just me saying I think you need to be a little more careful in the future. Not you personally. Yeah.